Most people assume this is just a simple mechanical stamp, but the real trick is hidden in the way those metal blanks are fed into the machine. The hydraulic press uses engineered die templates to punch and curve the fork tines simultaneously. This dual-action molding dramatically cuts production time while ensuring flawless structural symmetry. You might think this machine is simply squeezing out excess liquid. In reality, something far more sophisticated is happening inside. It's actually a high-pressure compression mold, forming hundreds of complex silicone bristles at once. By forcing raw material through a heated, multi-layered matrix, the system creates incredibly intricate, durable textures without needing a single injection needle. At first, it seems like this machine is cutting grooves into a steel rod, but appearances can be deceiving. Instead of removing material, massive, high-pressure rollers mold the steel under immense force. This cold rolling process compresses the grain structure, making these heavy-duty threads dramatically stronger than traditionally cut ones. Few people realize how difficult it is to divide soft dough without ruining its texture. That's where this machine comes in. What you're seeing is a high-speed mechanical divider transforming a massive sheet of dough into perfectly equal portions. By pressing down with uniform tension, it preserves the air pockets inside, ensuring every loaf bakes with the same fluffy consistency. The giant blade makes it look terrifying, but the real magic happens before it even moves. This industrial heavy-duty trimmer creates perfectly flush-cut textbook edges. By clamping the stack with enormous pneumatic pressure before the blade drops, it prevents pages from shifting and guarantees a clean, perfectly square finish. It may seem like they're simply rolling out colorful dough, but the finished result is far more impressive than you'd expect. What you're actually seeing is the master block for handmade hard candy. By stretching and stacking carefully tinted layers, candy makers create a giant image that remains perfectly recognizable even after being reduced to tiny sizes. Nothing about this process looks extraordinary at first. Yet these flat layers are hiding a surprising amount of energy. The machine is manufacturing high-capacity lithium polymer battery cells for power banks. By using precise thermal welding, it instantly seals the protective layers, locking in the core components while keeping out moisture and air. You'd never guess that an ordinary sheet of printed cardboard could turn into something this sturdy within seconds. Using extreme heat and pressure, the machine wraps the material around a conical mold. By bonding the seams instantly without any glue, it forms a perfectly rigid and leak-proof paper cup in mid-air. Ever wondered how rigid sheet metal can be curved so perfectly without collapsing? The answer is surprisingly elegant. The secret lies in synchronized forming rollers. By applying evenly distributed radial pressure, they reshape the metal smoothly while preserving its structural integrity. With metal glowing red hot, it looks like this machine is simply grinding it away. But that's far from the truth. Instead of sharp cutters, this hot rolling system uses hydraulic pressure and rotating dies to reshape the steel in seconds. process prevents microscopic cracks and maximizes durability. It resembles workers folding an oversized sheet of dough, but the material involved is anything but edible. This is raw industrial rubber being processed on a two-roll mill. Continuous shearing between high-pressure rollers breaks down polymer chains while thoroughly mixing pigments and curing agents for maximum strength. Moving thousands of fragile paper sheets sounds impossible without causing damage. Yet this factory does it effortlessly. The secret is a high-velocity pneumatic tube system. Carefully controlled air currents pull the paper through overhead tracks at incredible speeds while eliminating mechanical friction entirely. Everything seems routine here until you notice one small but crucial step. After plugging in the power bank, the worker immediately tests it. This instant diagnostic process confirms that the battery cells and electronic circuits are functioning properly before the outer casing is permanently sealed. Most people never think about how notebook spirals are installed so quickly. The answer lies in remarkable synchronization. This high-speed spiral binding machine processes hundreds of notebooks every minute. It feeds a continuous wire, loops it through pre-punched pages, and cuts it instantly. This automation removes manual threading entirely, guaranteeing perfect alignment and durable bindings.